In this video, I'd like to show you how to join these spatial units with the census variables describing each unit. So to begin with, I've already imported the DA file within the Guelph CSD into QGIS. Now let me open the census variables we downloaded earlier on, which describes a bigger area, which is the Wellington County. So let me click open it. You will see that I actually changed my mind a little bit in the sense that I have the DAUID, which is a key variable to match with the polygon so that we know this row corresponds to which polygon in QGIS. Now, where did I change my mind? I keep the 2021 population, I keep the number of young people and the DA, but I include one more column. It's a variable counting the number of households in the DA. And the reason is, I'll show you later. And I have the average household income and also counting the number of people commuting in less than 15 minutes to work in the DA. Notice that I also clean the data in the sense that I remove the DA which has a weird DA number, and I also remove any observations that have a blank cell, that means non-response. So this file is saved as a CSV file. Let me close it. So to perform a join between the CSV file and the DA polygons, number one, we need to import the CSV file into QGIS. So go to Layer, Add Layer, and go down to Add Delimited Text Layer. So in the box file name, we search for the data file where we save the Wellington census variables, which is in the form of CSV. So click that, open. It is in CSV, but there are no geometry, so no point coordinates. It's a simple table. So add and close. You will see that Wellington DA is now part of the layer panel. If you right click, look at the properties, look at the attribute table. Oops, let me go again. Where's my attribute table? Attribute form. It shows you the different fields, but let me show you the attribute table. Open attribute table right here. My apologies. You see the DAUID and the variables that we have included in the CSV file. Close that. So now we are ready to join the attribute with the polygon. So select the polygon tile, right click, go to properties. If you look at the panel, there is one option called joins. Click that. Nothing shows up, but there's a little plus or an addition sign right here. Click that. It will allow us to choose the layer that we like to join with the DA polygon. And the layer that we want the DA polygon, which we selected in the first place, to join with is the Wellington DA attribute table. What is the join field and the target field, which are the fields that we like them to match with, is the DAUID. What are the variables we like to include? We don't need to duplicate the DAUID, so I'm only going to select the variables that I want to be included in the polygon. Now, by default, QGIS would put a prefix in front of the variables after joining the two files, but I don't want the prefix, so let me just delete it and leave it blank, and OK, and OK. Now, if you right-click your Guelph DA tile again, go to the attribute table. Now you will see each polygon. Let me expand it. Each polygon now contains the variables that we have in the Wellington County. Although there are a couple of polygons, like here, one of that. It's just one polygon that it has no observations. This might be one of the observations that we have deleted with no or incomplete responses. So close that. Right-click your mouse here. Now export. Save feature as. I still want to keep it as an SRE file. So let me save it as guelph.da with variables. Save that in directory, guelph.da with variable shapefile. Save. Nothing to change for the projection, nothing to change, and OK. Now, so this layer would be the ones that we just added. So let me delete everything and open the layer we just saved to make sure that we have everything we want. So go to the directory where we saved the file. You see the shape file right here. Drag it up. And if we look at the attribute table, it's right there. Now, suppose I like to analyze the entire city. So what am I going to do? Well, you can export. Save feature as, but this time as a CSV file, comma separated value file. Look for the directory where you want, and I just want it to be in the same directory. Call it guelph.da with variables. It will be saved as a CSV file. Save. Nothing's to change. And click OK. So if you go to the directory where you saved the file, double click it. It will be the CSV file. So for now, because I open it at QGIS, so it's only read only, you will see that your data, it's right here, including the one DA that has no observations. In case you are interested in which one that is, so you can go here, open the attribute table, click here, and look at the map. It is right, this polygon that's being selected is the one without census variables.